Hello out there, botanists, plant conservation friends. Hello world. It's the man behind the hand. It's author, the Meerkat man, the Mongoose man, Grant McIlrath. And don't look away, because this is a predator versus an alien. You heard correctly. This is an alien right here. This is a mistletoe. Yes, matchstick Tapinanthus. And if we have a closer look, you can see where it gets its name from. Yeah, and these are very sticky little seeds that it makes. And what is happening now is it is actually attacking this thorn bush here and making it very, very sick. All of this yellow that you can see here shows that this thorn bush has died. It has been sucked dry. So this is the equivalent of a plant tick. Yes, a parasite. It's an ectoparasite, and what it has done here is that it's bored its roots, and you can see how thick and swollen and knotted this is, into the thorn bush and has sucked its xylem and phloem dry. Yeah, and what happens? The birds come along and they see these brightly marked, look at that, matchsticks, and they can't resist them. And they come and they pick off the fruits, they eat the fruits, and the seeds are sticky. And then, of course, they stick on the birds' beaks and their feet, and they wipe these off onto another poor plant. And usually what happens is the really thick-stemmed and thick-barked indigenous plants in the Meerkat Magic Valley of the Meerkat Magic Conservation Project are unaffected, because this cannot bore through the very thick bark, but it can get to the edges, and that is why you will sometimes find new infections just on the outside of the trees. But the younger trees, and especially aliens that are not from this area, have no defense against this parasite. So, matchstick Tapinanthus, predator versus alien. Yes, and who wins? The predator wins. And here it's clearly evidenced by the decay of this once thriving thorn tree. Look at that. That's all that's left. Yeah. So, people think, oh, look, this is just a plant, minding in its own business, carrying on. But if you have a closer look, there's a war going on. There's a war all the time, all around. And if you just look, you will find it. Here's another war going on. Look at that. There's another ectoparasite hiding there. And look already what has happened to this. More yellow. Yeah. So, open your eyes, get out there, find out what's happening and who's winning the war. Until next time, friends.